Hello, my friends. Look what I found on Amazon. Okay, this huge Santa bag is going to be really fun tonight. We're going to make a cool little Santa bag for your favorite little elf. Okay, now I did buy this on Amazon. I think I bought a 3-pack of these. So, and they're just blank, right? Both sides are blank. You could do multiple designs on both sides if you want to. But we're going to do Santa North Pole airmail on this. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece of regular parchment paper. I'm going to just put that right in the center here. Okay. If I can do it. I don't know. I should have probably done this before I started, but that's okay. I just don't want this to bleed through. All right. So I'm putting it right down in the middle. Just like that, okay? See if I can find my video. Here we go. All right. Hi, Karen. Hey, Joni. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Mom. Hey, Deborah and Stacy. All right, so we're going to use the North Pole airmail transfer, okay? It's got a bunch of different little pieces. Look at this cute little stamp. And then, of course, the postmark, reindeer delivery, express. Okay, so obviously these are going to be gifts to your favorite little elf. So we're going to change this. This says to Santa. It's going to say from Santa. Okay, so we're going to have to do the from first. So let's go ahead and do that. And I do want to heat set this in between each step. Okay, excuse me. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Sari. How are you? How did Pinners go, love? I hope it was great. All right, so I'm going to start with Candy Apple Red. You can comment the word mail, M-A-I-L, to get the stuff to make this, okay? So this is Candy Apple ink, and I do have my heat press ready to go over here. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't even pull this off. I am not going to fuzz these at all, okay? Because this is fabric. I don't want to fuzz it. I just want to put it right on because I don't want to add any extra lint to this. I want it to stick really, really well. So I'm pushing that down. And this is kind of a smooth canvas, okay? I have found that some materials in general are not great for our transfers, okay? If they have any kind of like raised, textured at all, you're going to potentially have a problem, okay? So I'm just using a very little bit of ink. I don't need a lot. Okay. Going right in there with that. And pull that up. Put that over there. And then I'm going to dry this just a tiny bit, okay, before I heat set it. I don't want it to be really, really wet whenever I go to heat set it. Hi, Carolyn. I had a wonderful day today. Even though my mom and my aunt and my cousin left today, I still had a really good day. It's kind of an easier day today, so that's good. And yeah, they made it home safely. So, a stretch canvas. That is a good point. So this is on 350 for 30 seconds. So if you are going to be using chalk on a stretched canvas, like, you know, a regular canvas, you are going to want to sand it lightly, okay, with a like 220 grit would work good. Don't sand it a whole lot because you'll tear your canvas, okay, but just sand it very lightly and that should help you. And yeah, Sandra, it was wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for coming out. It was great to see you there. All right. Okay, and that is heat set now, so let me just put this over here. And then we're going to move on. We're going to do this part. So it's going to say from Santa at the North Pole. Okay. Now I want to line this up right here with my words. Okay. Just going to press that down. And I want to do this one in Candy Apple also. Okay. So, and I like heat setting in between layers because that way I don't have to worry about smudging my ink, making a big mess, if I stick it down incorrectly, I can pull it back up without having to worry that now I've got ink on the back side of my transfer and all kinds of things. Okay, you do not have to have a heat press to use our ink. Okay, you can use an iron, but you won't be able to heat set in between layers if you use an iron. So just keep that in mind. But y'all, you can get these little handheld heat presses like for really cheap on Amazon. Just the small ones. You don't have to have a big one. Okay, you can press it multiple times if you need to. It's not going to hurt it at all. I actually got my mom a small one so she could do shirts and stuff, and it works great for her. Okay, you do not have to have the Cricut one. There's plenty of options out there. Just go look at on Amazon and you can find one. If you need help finding one, let me know and I'll find you one. That's a good one, okay? And I do also have a heat mat underneath this. So you're going to want something to protect your surface, like your desk, okay? You don't want to just heat press right on top of your desk. You're going to destroy it. Or if you're using like your dining room table or something else to craft on, definitely don't want to be just heat pressing right on that. Now, this is very stuck on. I probably, because this fabric is not, I mean, it's really sticking, so I probably could fuzz these and it'll make them easier to pull up, but that looks really good. So actually, let me dry this just a little. So that, yeah, we had a great time. Okay, I see Anita did work. I was just about to check and make sure. Yeah, the heat press really is worth it for any ink projects. It makes it so easy to go ahead and press right there. Then you can, I mean, you can pump out multiple shirts or multiple projects, like right one after another. No biggie. And I'm not drying this completely. I'm just drying it a little bit. It's not going to dry completely until it's heat set, or if it sits overnight, it will dry. It'll air dry. But I just wanted to do that so that I don't smear it. Okay, so now do 350 for 30 seconds. Now, if you're using a regular iron, you're going to want to let it sit for about 24 hours. And then get a piece of parchment paper, not wax paper, okay? Make sure it's parchment. And put that iron on medium-high heat and just move it around over the design for about 4 minutes, okay? And if you're using an iron, you're going to want to do the front and the back. I am not doing the back, okay? Because it's heat setting it just fine just on the front. I never do the back with a heat press, ever. So if I was using an iron though, I would definitely do the front and the back. And then I just go back and I just double check that it's completely set. And look how cute that is. Okay, now we're not done yet. There's more where that came from. Let me make sure. Okay, just want to make sure this thing hadn't slid. All right, now I'm going to carry on. There's several things I want to do here. All right, so this little postmark is so darn cute. So go ahead and put that right up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and design this really fast. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put that over here because the stamp is supposed to be on the right. Hi, Joanne. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. You're gonna love it. We're gonna put the stamp up here. Let me move this down a little so that I'm on my heat pad. Okay. And then we can go ahead and do reindeer delivery and a little express stamp. So I'm just putting all of these down. Move this just a little bit so that I can put this sticker right along there whenever we finish. Okay, so we'll do all of these in black and then I'll do this one in red. Okay. This shirt is one of our team shirts from one of the events. Every time we have an event, my team always orders shirts. So this is our team. Beautifully Chalked is our team name. So I just was wearing another shirt and I got something on it when I was eating dinner, because I'm a little piglet when I eat, which I didn't realize that. I am a 38-year-old adult person and I can't seem to keep my clothes clean when I eat. So hopefully maybe there's a support group for that or something. But all right, so I'm going to do this one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these on here, the transfers, until I do all 4 of them, and then I'll pull them up and then I can heat set them together. Okay, and we can just move around, heat set them all at the same time. Okay, that'll make it easier. So I am trying to use as little ink as possible, because ink is very, very thin. Okay, it's a lot thinner than paste. It doesn't really dry up if you leave it open. Now, I'm not suggesting that you leave it open overnight or anything like that, but it's not like paste where it's going to dry out if you leave it open for a few minutes. And so you just want to be more careful and not use too much. Okay, well, your statement still stands, Lori, that it's only good if you're wearing it, because that's true, and I get it. It's only food if you're wearing it too. Yeah, I don't know. I ate soup for dinner, the leftover soup that we had the other night. Some Golo soup, actually, that my aunt made with some noodles, and y'all, that soup was so good. It's like a creamy chicken. It had chicken and carrots and celery, onion, and spinach. And oh my gosh, so good. So we had that left over just a little while ago, and the shirt I was wearing didn't make it. So I had to quickly find another shirt that I could pop on. Hi Melissa, how are you? Welcome. All right, y'all, this is gonna be so cute. I really wanted, because I ordered 3 of these bags, what am I gonna do with 3 of them, right? I wanted to do this project last week, or even on Friday or Thursday before my event, and take them to my event and maybe sell them. And then I didn't end up doing a live on Thursday or Friday night because I was exhausted. So that was a fail on my part. Hi Lisa. You should have gotten your transfer today. I was going to message you a little bit ago. I was looking at that. So if you could just confirm that you received that, Lisa, that'd be great. And yeah, it's so good. And good for you, which is great. I just love that Chris will pretty much eat anything, y'all. I love not having a picky husband. Wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, this looks really good. So I'm going to just close up my ink so I don't get it all over myself. I have ink on my hand. I want to make sure that I have clean hands, okay? Every time I touch this thing, I want to have clean hands, not spread ink everywhere is my main goal, okay, for tonight. So now, no, this is a Santa bag. I'll show you, hold on. In just a minute, for like gifts. So like, you know, the one that Santa carries, it's great to like pile gifts into, or you could use it, Santa could use it, but like what I would do is I would, for each of my kids, each of them gets a bag. Maybe you put their name on it, and then all of their gifts go in their bag, maybe. I don't know. Wrapped. Individually wrapped, of course. I like to wrap everything. Okay, so I'm going to press this twice because this one's a little bit long. So I'm going to do 30 seconds here. I'm going to move this over and do it another 30 seconds. Okay? Oh, let me see. I don't know how I do it either because I'm generally I'm not messy. But yeah, and it was soup. Like, I don't know. I think I splashed it on myself is what happened. So I'm a pig. It's fine. We're used to it. Okay, so another 30 seconds. I just moved over to get the rest of this design in here. And I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am also still covering the Santa part. It's not going to hurt it, okay? Yeah, and then they can throw all their gifts in it and take it up to their room. That's a great point, Mom. I love it. And then this bag, you can reuse it every year, right? So you make it once and done. And then it also adds really cute Christmas decor through the season. So I really love that, okay? Now, I probably would have cried when my mom's like, okay, putting away all the Christmas stuff, give me your bag. Me and my brother each had our own little miniature Christmas tree that went in our bedrooms. And I hated putting my Christmas tree up. I wanted it to be up year-round. But we had to put it away. So, all right, we're going to go one more time on this lower part that says reindeer delivery. How cute is that? And then we're going to do the little stripes, okay, for the airmail. And we'll do that in red. Candy apple. So comment the word mail, M-A-I-L, to get the supplies to make this. And y'all, don't forget, the new Black Friday stuff dropped today. So there's some Halloween and fall stuff in there too now. And summer. So go check that out. All different stuff, like anywhere from 30 to 50% off. And if you're a club member, you get an additional 10% off of your transfers. So go do that. All right, now let's just pray that this is straight because, you know, I'm bad at lining stuff up, but I like to eyeball it, and that's my problem. I'm toxic in that way, you know. I'm seeing it's not straight right now. So let me see if I can do something about that. So I'm lining up, I'm using the E to line it up, which I think is pretty smart. Exactly. Or large and like awkward shaped things. It would be great. I know I always like to wrap stuff. So like I wrap all the funky stuff, all the funky shaped stuff, it gets wrapped. I know some people have opinions on wrapping. I like to wrap everything though. Like every individual thing, I like to wrap it. Because I personally think it's fun unwrapping things. And it makes it just a little more interesting. Plus, I always felt like my gift wrap was always a decor item in the holidays, you know? So having all the gifts wrapped underneath the tree just looks really pretty. And I know at our house, we would do like a family Christmas, right? With our neighbors, and everybody would come to our house on Christmas Day and do gifts, you know. My ex's family, his little sister, his mom, and then our neighbors and everybody, we would all open gifts together on Christmas morning. So we'd have a ton of stuff, and I liked it to be really pretty paper and all that jazz, okay? All right, yeah, the candy cane project turned out really great. And Mom, do you recall where my glue gun is? Because I can't find it. I found everything else. I found this dude, found my paste, cannot find my glue gun. I need to go through. I haven't unpacked the boxes, I have to admit. But I dug around in them, and I didn't find it. So I'm thinking it might be in that big gray one. But I'm just not sure where exactly it is. So, if you know, you paint surfaces with the ink. So, it depends on what surface. You can paint with the ink like on fabric if you wanted to. I wouldn't use it on like wood. I would use paste on a regular surface. You're going to want to use paste for that. But you can use it as a paint, I guess. I haven't really tried it. Okay, the ink does not dry. Yeah, like on wood or something, it has to be heat set in order to, like, truly dry. So, you got, Lori answered that. Thank you, Lori. But yeah, I would use paste or regular paint. Acrylic paint, chalk paint, whatever you want to use. And then, but I think you could probably use it to paint, like, you could paint on this bag maybe with it. I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't know where it's at either, so I guess I'm going to have to unpack those boxes, and that is not something that I want to do. Yeah, you're totally welcome, Deborah. No problem. All right, now I'm going to move this over, get the last of this thing, y'all. This project is done. The only thing it's missing is a name on there, okay? And I don't have a font out that I pulled out. And if I would have thought about it prior to this, I would have made all three of them before my event. Probably would have been able to sell them this weekend whenever we were at the event, because these are super cute. And I could have even taken a font with me and done the name like custom real quick. Hi Nancy, how are you? Yes, it is very popular. Still tacky. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Hold on, let me read your comment, Nancy. Yes, they are guaranteed 8 to 10 times. And I've used a lot of mine way more than that. Look how cute this is. And it's like a drawstring bag, okay? So how cute would that be under your tree, full of stuff or bulky gifts or whatever, and then throw your kids' stuff in it afterwards and haul it to their room, and then they can just dump it. Isn't this so cute? I love it. And yeah, Lori, oh man. Oh, that is horrible that it didn't dry. So I feel like it probably dried. I got this on Amazon. I can send you the link, Lisa. I'll share it with you, okay? Or I'll share it in my VIP if you like. But yeah, perfect, right? And this thing's big, y'all. This is like over 24. So I would say like 26 by 18, okay? This bag is huge. So I just love this. That turned out really great. You can comment the word mail to get the transfer that I used, and both Candy Apple and the Black Velvet. I got it from Amazon. So I'll post it in my VIP. As soon as I get off of here, I'll do that. And I will, I'll tag you guys in it, okay? Yeah, no problem, Susan. Absolutely. So I hope y'all love this. I love this so much. Okay, well, that works, I guess. That's very strange that it wouldn't dry. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope that you had a wonderful day today. And we made it through Monday, okay? We are one day closer to the weekend. And I will absolutely see you tomorrow night with another fun project. I hope that you hang out with me. And go check out those Black Friday deals, okay? And if you're not in my VIP, you can comment the word mail. That will give you the link to my VIP group. And then you can come in and see the link, okay? And if you don't see it in there, send me a message and I can send it to you. Anyways, I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Good night.